Hello, I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in other videos of mandolin, fiddle, improvisation, and many other musical subjects, click the subscribe banner below. And if you want to be notified when I post new videos, click the bell icon right next to it. This video series teaches improvisation on mandolin for people who've never improvised, and it's good for people who feel like they need some help with their improvisations too. I would definitely suggest watching the videos in order as they tend to build on each other. There's a PDF file that goes along with this, so email me and request Improv from Scratch video number 5, Major Arpeggios. This video will teach everything in the key of G, and it's up to the individual student, that means you, to learn them in other keys as well. So eventually you need to work these through all the keys that you play in and that you will need to play in. The definition of an arpeggio is the notes of the chord played individually rather than all together. So for a major chord, the arpeggio is 1, 3, and 5 of the scale, or for the G major scale, G, B, and D. When you're improvising, it always works to play the notes of the arpeggio against the chord that the rhythm section is playing, because you always sound like you're fitting with the rhythm section that way. Because of this, it's really important to learn these arpeggios, and it's important to be able to mix them up in all kinds of ways, and use, fragments of patterns and things like this when you improvise. So we're going to look at that in this video. Example 1 shows the G major arpeggio from as low as we can go to as high as we can go in first position. Learn this now. In example 2, we play a note of the arpeggio, skip a note, play a note, then move up to the second note in the arpeggio and do the same thing. So play example 2 now. We do the same thing descending in example 3. We can play a pattern of 3 consecutive notes of the arpeggio, and we do that in example 4. Now we do this 3-note arpeggio pattern descending in example 5. The ascending 3-note arpeggio, we're going to reverse the order of the notes, and that's example 6. For the descending 3-note arpeggio, we're going to reverse the order of the notes, and that's example 7. We can play ascending 4-note patterns of arpeggios. That's example 8. We can play descending 4-note arpeggio patterns. That's example 9. We can play reverse ascending 4-note arpeggio patterns. That's example 10. We can also reverse the descending 4-note arpeggio patterns, and we see this in example 11. Make sure that you can do all of these patterns on this video in the key of G, then move them to several other keys and practice them enough until you're comfortable and they're fluid and you've trained them into your hands and into your ear as well. I would definitely suggest trying to make up some other arpeggios on your own and practice those in the same way until you're fluid with those, in several keys as well. When you're comfortable with all this, you go on to the next video. I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching.